bit and just take some time to remember. For our survivors who are cancer-free, we remember their struggles and all they've gone through. For our survivors who are currently fighting their battle, we remember all they are going through right now, and we honor and support them. And sadly, of course, we remember those we've lost to cancer. Following this brief ceremony, there will be a series of 4 songs, during which time we will ask all participants to walk in silence. Take time to notice the names on the Luminary bag and on the scrolling screen, which is on the far side of the tent when you come around. Take time to reflect and remember. At this time, I'd like to introduce an amazing woman who's been associated with the Victor Farmington Relay since its beginning. She's been and continues to be a team captain. She's served as a committee member and has even been the chair of this event in the past. I'm very pleased to introduce Carrie Uniman.
Thank you, Don. So they asked me to talk about what Relay for Life means to me and why my family and I got involved in Relay for Life. So 2004. That's when my world was tipped upside down. I felt like I was in one of those snow globes and somebody had it upside down and they were shaking it furiously. That was the year that my dad was diagnosed with cancer for the 2nd time in his life. This time it was lung cancer. This time it was scarier. He was told at that time that less than 2% of those with his diagnosis would live longer than 5 years. To me, that was devastating. I was scared. I was angry. I didn't have any friends at that time that had gone through anything like that with their parents. I did have my family, and we were there for each other. However, we were all trying to forge our own ways through this new experience. I needed to do something, but I had no idea what I wanted to do. The one thing that I did know is that this was my father, and I was not going to stand by and let him go through this on his own. Someone had told me about an event called Relay for Life. They said it's an event to celebrate survivors and to remember those who have lost. They said, just come and check it out. So I did. I went to an event, and it just felt right to be there with other people that were going through similar things and help each other out. In 2005, I started our team, Dick's Angels. We started in the Canandaigua Relay, and we only raised about $200 that year. It wasn't much, but we felt really good that we were there supporting Dad and being with him. The next year, we decided to try out a different location, and we went to the Phelps Clifton Springs Relay. This one fit our family very well. It was a very nice family event. The relay had become such an important part of our family life. We spent the year coming up with different things that we were going to do in relay, different ways to remember other people. And we felt good that we were there supporting Dad and being with him. Dad participated in his last relay at Paul Mac. He couldn't walk. The effects of the chemo had taken its toll on his body. They let him drive the golf cart around the track with another survivor who was unable to walk. And although you would think that he's a golfer and he gets to ride a golf cart around the track, you would think that that would make him pretty happy. But you can see on his face that he was very disappointed that he was not able to walk. It wasn't easy for him. That was June 2009. Dad passed in August. The year of firsts. That's what I call it. That first year after you lose someone, you go through their first birthday without them, first Thanksgiving, first Christmas. For me, the hardest event that year to get through without my dad was relay. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know how I was going to stand there and watch that first survivor's lap with everybody cheering and clapping for something that deserves to be cheered and clapped for. I didn't know how I was going to get through the first Luminary lap and see a bag with his name on it and in memory of instead of in support of. The first year is the hardest. When we came to the Victor Relay, excuse me, when we came to the Victor Relay, I registered our team in 2011. But I not only registered our team, I also became part of the committee. I felt like I had something more that I needed to give to the community. And I wanted to honor my dad's memory and make it special to everyone, not just to myself. I helped out on the Survivor Committee for that first year with Dawn, and I loved it. The next 2 years, I co-chaired the event with Renee Bates. I really felt like I was not only making a difference, but I was making my dad proud. I just knew that he was up there looking down saying, "That's my girl." The American Cancer Society and the Relay for Life has helped me through the grief of losing my dad. I went through a very angry time, a very sad time after his death. The friends and family that I made at the Victor Relay for Life helped me move past that. I am forever grateful for that and the support that my family and I have received over the last 7 years. Relay for Life is a support system like no other. Relay is a place where you can go and realize that you are not alone in your journey, no matter where you are in it. Whether you are a survivor or a caregiver or a supporter, once you find the event that you belong at, they become your family. They are a family that stands behind you. They pick you up when you are down. They support you. They cry for you. They laugh with you. You are my family, and I love you all.